organic, unpredictable, unknown, lovely, beautiful, a sense of fulfillment. This is part of the pleasures of life and not the chores of life.
Tonight on Daily Iowan TV, dorm tattoos. One student takes it upon herself to create tattoos, but at what risk?
And the University of Iowa creates a youth cancer program.
With the start of April, rain is in the forecast and causing high waters. Stay tuned for an update on Davenport's flood.
Home run after home run after home run.
Oh wait, one more home run. 4 is how many Iowa baseball hit in their non-conference victory on Tuesday night.
Coming up, find out how the Bats got going.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Andrew Roberts.
And I'm Taylor Brooks.
Tattoos are always popular among college students. However, the artist behind these tattoos isn't your average professional. In fact, it's a student. Daily Iowan TV reporter Nikki Crossway has more.
It was just a fun way, I guess, to put my artwork somewhere that would be more permanent.
Amazon and other online stores are selling tattoo guns for cheap, making it easier for students to take up this risky hobby.
I have tattooed around, like, I think it's between 7 or 11 people. They were a little suspect at first, but then the first people, like, got them done and nothing happened to them, so they were more open to the idea.
Not only can you purchase tattoo equipment online, but you can purchase a tattoo license after completing a series of online tests for a fee.
Because I'm not selling them, it's technically not against the rules, because you can't sell, like, products and stuff out of your dorm room.
According to Iowa law, it is illegal to operate any sort of tattoo business inside of an apartment or dorm room. Alongside those legal ramifications comes potential health risk.
Infection, secondary infection is always a good thing. People go too deep, they can get scarred instead of tattooed.
Professional licensed tattoo artists at Iowa City Tattoo say non-licensed artists give tattooing a bad reputation. Jeff says he sees numerous cases of customers coming in asking him to cover up or fix tattoos done by unprofessionals.
Yes, it just depends on whether you're brave enough to possibly get some kind of super aids or something. You don't know if they're using the same needles over and over again. You know, like I said, the needles you buy are sterile, but they're only sterile that one time.
It only takes one prick from an unsterilized needle that could put you in serious harm. Reporting in Iowa City, Nikki Crossway, Daily Iowan TV.
Republican presidential frontrunner Donald Trump said Wednesday morning that women who get abortions should receive, quote, some form of punishment if abortion is banned. Trump didn't go on to elaborate on the type of punishment he meant. He described himself as pro-life with 3 exceptions. He is in favor with the exception of rape, incest, and when the life of the mother is at risk.
The University of Iowa Cancer Center and Children's Hospital have created a new adolescent and young adults cancer program. This program will offer specialized care and resources to patients between 15 to 39 years old. The program was founded after an increase in Iowa's young adult cancer rates over the past 30 years. Addressing issues of fertility preservation, social needs, and long-term side effects are a few of the ways Adolescent and Young Adult Cancer Center program hopes to help this specific age group. Well, Taylor, I've heard some rumors of showers coming our way.
No.
Quite worried about that.
Oh, I hope not. Good thing I didn't bring my umbrella today because I thought it was going to rain, but it didn't. Thank
Nice
goodness.
Weather. Very great.
Yeah. But we'll toss it over to the weather studio to see if this rain is in the forecast.
Thanks, Taylor and Andrew. The start of April is definitely bringing some rain with it. Davenport, Iowa is experiencing minor flooding due to the Mississippi River level exceeding 15 feet. With rain in our extended forecast, officials anticipate that flood removal measures won't start until next week. Looking at Iowa City's weather, Thursday morning temperatures will be 58 degrees with a 60% chance of showers. Afternoon will bring a slight increase in temps to 55 degrees with a mostly cloudy sky. The evening temperature will be 48 degrees with a 65% chance of snow and rain. Taking a look at the rest of the week. Friday's high will be 48 degrees with a 29-degree low and 20% chance of showers. Saturday will be sunny and breezy with a 45 high and 26-degree low. Sunday brings an increase in temps to a high of 64 degrees with a sunny sky. Monday and Tuesday of next week will be nice with Monday's high at 47 and Tuesday's high at 53. Once again, we see sunny skies to start off the week. Stay dry the next few days, Iowa City. Taylor and Andrew, back to you.
Standing together, Eastern Iowa law enforcement officers plan to show their support during the funeral proceedings of the Des Moines police officer who was killed last week. Iowa City, Cedar Rapids, Marion, University of Iowa, and Coralville police departments will take part in the funeral proceedings for Officer Susan Farrell. The services for the other officer killed in the crash, Carlos Puente Morales, is scheduled for April 1st.
Startup companies can go completely wrong or completely right. And there's one food delivery system rocking in 22 states, including right here in Iowa City. I went out to give you an inside look at this growing business.
In Iowa City, 3 managers, 7 interns, and hundreds of drivers make up a staff list that has Order Up growing every day.
I've seen a couple of restaurant delivery services come and go, but nothing with the capabilities that we have. Literally like 14 orders day one to, doing 5, 6, 700, 100 orders a day now.
We didn't really know where it was heading. We didn't know what it was going to take to grow this exponentially, and I think we're all just very blown away at the response.
The enjoyment is large in part to Iowa City's legendary restaurants that have opened their doors to the concept.
I think what makes it really special is being able to get legendary places like a Hamburg Inn delivered to your office, coffee at High Ground Cafe, or Utopia frozen yogurt.
After hitting the 100,000th order milestone on March 13th, this team still isn't done yet.
Every week is busier than the previous week. So coming up on 100,000 deliveries is awesome for the market, but we already have our sights set on 1 million.
They found a team here, and we've made it happen.
Now, what about the drivers who make thousands of deliveries? Well, I sat co-pilot to Iowa City's top Order Up delivery driver and found out how he gets the job done.
Got an order on your phone and we're rocking and rolling.
I mean, I accept the order. A lot of times what I like to do just to kind of see is I'll click like a certain button here and I'll find out where they're at. Yeah, have a good day.
Hi, I just got a call from this number.
Yeah, it's Michael with Order Up. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
Hi.
There you go. Have a good day, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
This has been Taylor Brooks, Daily Iowan TV.
Well, I know that there was a lot of fans at Dwayne Banks Field last night. Not sure if they were ordering Order Up, but there was a lot of home runs.
I did hear there was a lot of home runs last night at the baseball game, but to find out more about that game, let's toss it over to Jordan Maloney and Holly Reimer in the sports studio. Guys.
Thanks, Andrew and Taylor. It was the most home runs hit in a game since 2010.
And one was even a grand slam.
The bats set fire for head coach Rick Heller and the Iowa baseball team on Tuesday night against Northern Illinois.
The Hawkeyes were able to put up double-digit numbers in multiple innings.
Zach Mackey was hanging out on the bleachers at Dwayne Banks Field for more on the game. Zach?
Lots of pitching and lots of hitting for Iowa in their midweek contest against Northern Illinois on Tuesday. The Hawks rolled to another victory in the year, but it was via the home run ball, 4 of them. And Tyler Payton produced a grand slam over the fence that gave the Hawks an 8-run bottom of the 6th inning. It was the first grand slam for a Hawkeye in over a year, and it was the first grand slam ever for Tyler Payton.
I couldn't actually recall. I think it was like when I was like 10 years old in like a fall league game, but I mean like that'd be the only time I have. I've never really hit one in like an event like this. So I mean it's pretty thrilling, I'd say. Yeah.
It wasn't only Tyler Payton that hit the long ball. 3 other Hawkeyes went over the fence with home runs. Seniors Nick Rossetti and Daniel Aaron Moriel both jogged around the base paths, along with freshman Big Ten Player of the Week Robert Nudstrom.
I think it's the tip of the iceberg, whether it happens next week or next year or whenever, but Robert's got a lot of ability. You're seeing him finally start to slow the game down a little bit right now. And
these last few weeks I've been feeling great up there. No worries, just stepping in the plate, doing me, and knowing my teammates got my back if I mess up, so just no worries up there.
Defensively, it was pitcher by committee as 7 Hawkeyes came in and held Northern Illinois to just 3 runs as the Hawks won it 12-3.
Bounce back from the young pitchers who struggled a little bit last week against Bradley. They all pitched a lot better than they did, and as we get into April and we have a couple weeks where we have double midweek games and they're going to have to be stretched out. It's really important that they get some confidence heading into April.
Another weekend and another Big Ten team on the schedule for the Hawkeyes. They'll travel up to Minneapolis to take on the Golden Gophers for their second Big Ten series of the year. Reporting from Duane Banks Field here in Iowa City, for Daily Iowan TV Sports, I'm Zach Mackey.
After the win against the Huskies, Iowa is now 10-12 on the year.
They continue Big Ten play this weekend at Minnesota. The first game of that 3-game series starts at 3 p.m. on April 1st.
While baseball is away this weekend, Iowa Gymnastics plays host to the NCAA Regionals on Saturday, April 2nd.
Iowa is one of 36 teams in the nation qualified to compete. Katie Sextro took a closer look at how the Lady Gymhawks are preparing for the big meet.
After a week off, the 19th ranked Iowa women's gymnastics team is preparing to once again represent the University of Iowa at the NCAA Regionals. Other than upping the intensity of their practices, head coach Larissa Libby says that even though this meet is important, the team isn't changing much from their normal routine to prepare.
We've kind of just stayed with what we've done all through the season. Nothing really different. Focus is not really on anything different except just getting our job done.
And Coach Libby is looking for the girls to not only step up individually, but most importantly as a team.
I am looking for our individuals, all of them. We've got 15 of them that are going to be out on the floor, and I need the best that they've got every single event.
And the girls share that mindset.
In my own personal goals, I just have my team in mind, and I make sure that everything that I do in my training in the gym, but also outside of the gym, I'm thinking about my team and what's going to make us successful.
Coach Libby is looking for a great outcome during regionals and knows the girls are ready to compete against other nationally ranked teams.
We're ready to go. We've been ready to go for a long time. We feel like we're coming up at the right time. I feel like the practices have been just that much stronger, that much more intense, that much feistier. I feel like there's just a little more fire inside of them. They've been preparing for this all season long.
Now, even though the regional meet is big for this Iowa team, they're keeping to the same mission they've had all season, which is to hit those details and to succeed as a team, not just individually. Reporting from the practice gym in the field house, Katie Sextro, Daily Iowan TV Sports.
Iowa will be competing against Oklahoma, Nebraska, Arkansas, Kent State, and Central Michigan on Saturday. We will have complete coverage on our Sunday show of Daily Iowan TV Sports.
As some Iowa sports are in the tail end of their season, football completed their 4th spring practice on Wednesday morning.
There was one person missing though, defensive end Drew Ott. Ott is still pending a request to get another shot at playing for the Iowa football team next season.
The Big Ten has approved another year for Ott, but the NCAA remains at a standstill, something that Iowa and Ott are extremely frustrated about.
The thing you feel bad for is Drew, because he has no control over it. We don't have any control over it, so we can't worry about it. Even if he was healthy, he wouldn't be practicing this spring, so it provides an opportunity for some of our younger guys to get some reps. I feel bad for him because it's been denied several times. He has an appeal in again, and the process just seems to be extremely frustrating because no one from the NCAA has talked to anybody in this building about it or him.
As Coach Morgan said, Ott's life is basically put on hold right now, but it is getting to the point where the NCAA is going to make a decision here in the next few weeks as the NFL draft is at the end of April.
It's definitely going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. It could really go either way at this point.
Yeah, I can only imagine the stress it's putting on him not knowing where he'll be at the end of the month, let alone next year.
Yeah. Tight end head coach LeVar Woods also talked about the tight end position on Wednesday, and the players even got to update everyone on how spring season is going so far.
Obviously, a lot of leadership roles and positions that need filled, especially on the offensive line.
On Thursday's show, Taylor Brooks takes us through Iowa's current offensive line situation, which has a few injuries and still no set center.
Andrew and Taylor, back to you.
That's all we have for you tonight on Daily Iowan TV.
Be sure to check out our website, dailyiowan.com, for all of the latest news. For Daily Iowan TV, I'm Taylor Brooks.
And I'm Andrew Roberts. Have a good night.